Ladies and gentle people of the world, what it is, what it do, my fans, followers, supporters, and anyone who just likes to look good. If you don't know, you won't know. It's me, Lucas, for Retro Original, back by unpopular demand with another episode of What the Hell Did I Get in the Mail Today? Now today, I got 7 packages in the mail.
7!
Yes, 7.
And it ain't no Ralph, though.
Well, how do you even know? I didn't even open up the packages yet.
And I am Shakespeare in the flesh, Walt Disney.
All right, whatever. Moving on. Let's get our first package of the day. What do we got here? Woo-wee! Yes, sir. You know what time it is. You know what season we're in? It's mother-sucking spooky season, baby. Yeah. And with that being said, you know it's only right that I started us off with a little spooky theme to our first package here. Paying homage to the king of spook himself, Mr. R.L. Stine, baby. We got that vintage 1995 Goosebumps, a shocker on Shock Street with the front and the back graphic in case you thought this was a game, because it ain't. And to make it even better than it already is, I actually sold this one for a decent little chunk of change, so I'm super satisfied. Got in a sweet tea, unfortunately a little too short for me, had a little bit of the midriff showing, so threw it up on the Instagram, sold instantly. That is what I'm talking about. More of that, baby. We need more of that. Keep them coming. Let's get on our next one here. What do we got? Ooh, we got a little trade from Instagram. Now, I've been waiting for this one for a little bit, but looks like we got a little note here. So you know what that means. Cut the color, cue the sincere music, because it's story time. Thanks again for the awesome trade. Can't wait to see your growing mad collection. Look forward to doing more business with you in the future, Lucas. Your friend, Lorenzo. Look forward to seeing my growing mad collection. That makes 2 of us, Lorenzo. I love it. Thank you for the kind words, and thank you for the t-shirt. Now, he didn't need to convince me much on this one, because this shirt just sells itself. Check this bad boy out. The vintage Alfred E. Newman Mad Magazine, the Hypnotic issue. Look at that. You will buy this shirt. I friggin' love this graphic, and you got the bright neon colored font up top, and then just the hypnotic, trippy ass graphic on the front here. Absolutely vicious and delicious. You flip and dip onto the back. Unfortunately, there's nothing, but you got a juicy graphic on the front, which is what I was looking for. A lot of the Mad tees are mullet tees, and you know, I usually have a jacket on, especially now in this time of the year, so I'm trying to show off the tees, you know, I'm trying to show off the heat. I gotta get some with that front graphic, and that's exactly what I did with this tee, and a beautiful addition to the Alfred E. Newman Mad collection. Let's get on our next one here. What do we got? Another poly. This one's from eBay, actually. Tag size 2XL. This one's for the big boys.
Hey, hey, hey!
Woo! This is a big t-shirt. This is fit for an absolute giant, but you flip and dip. You got that all-over print map graphic. I didn't study this too in depth. Not really sure why I bought this. I think I just got a nice steal on it, but other than that, maybe it was like my inner map enthusiast. Maybe my inner Sacagawea was speaking to me. She said I had to have this one for the site. So I scooped it up for the big boys. I'm gonna throw it up on the site and see if I can make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Nice little tee, nice little scoop. Moving on. Let's get the next one here. What do we got? Let's check it out. Ooh, this one's from Facebook. Got this a little while ago. I've actually had this tee before too. Did really well for me the first time, so I figured, hey, let's snatch it up again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Check it out. We got that vintage Grateful Dead Till the Morning Comes. Just little bear campfire tee. These guys, honestly, you'd have a hard time convincing me that they did not just smoke like a half a pound of weed. Half of them are completely passed out, and the other half are just straight full munchie mode. And they got so high, they brought the moon into the mix. He's just cheesing beyond belief right next to them in the cut. Nothing on the back of this one, but that fire-ass front graphic definitely does the tee justice. And I'm excited to have that one. Woo! Woo! That's a juicy tee. All right, moving on to our next one. What do we got? Another little poly and another purchase from eBay. Look. We're all over the interwebs, baby. We're sourcing everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, eBay, Depop, you name it. If there's a deal to be had, I'm gonna snatch it up. You best believe that. So let's get into the tee though, shall we? What do we got? And this one was definitely a deal to be had, and I snatched it up, wasted no time in grabbing this one. We got that vintage Alfred E. Newman, Wisconsin little portrait tee with Alfred smack dab in the middle, featuring that midlife crisis haircut. I don't know what he was thinking, but I'm sure he's digging it. Nothing on the back of this one, unfortunately, but the big old smile from Alfred will do the front and the back justice, I think. I love it, and a nice addition to the collection. Super stoked on that, especially considering it's vintage. You can't beat that with a baseball bat, baby. All right, let's get on our next package here. What do we got? Ooh, another one from Facebook here. Like I said, I'm all over the interweb snatching up deals. Now, unfortunately, with this one, it wasn't a deal. I got straight swindled by an old lady. Karen got my ass. So she had a Facebook Marketplace listing for a vintage t-shirt, which was labeled as vintage and pictured as vintage, you know, with the vintage tags, this, that, and the third. So I go ahead and purchase it, and she sends me this reprint. So what I had paid for was a 1978 Leslie Arwin skeleton tee, and what I got was a reprint that was probably made about a week ago as soon as I bought the t-shirt. This is about as desirable as a poopy flavored lollipop at this point, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this one. Obviously, I tried contacting her about it. She knew exactly what the expensive version of it was, so I know damn well she knew what she was doing. But, I mean, if you're willing to try and, you know, get one over on me, I think you're just as likely to try and take the shirt back and not send me my refund, so I'm not even going to bother with that. It was only a $20 investment, so I'm not really too beat up over it. But regardless, Karen on Facebook Marketplace, you suck, and kick rocks. All right, moving on to our last package of the day. What do we got? Little priority mail envelope, and inside, third time's the charm, folks. I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but check it out. That Alfred E. Newman Mad Magazine little ringer tee. Unfortunately, it's a ringer. I normally try and avoid the ringers just like everybody else on the face of the planet, but you know, this one was a good deal and a great graphic, so I had to snatch it up for the personal. This will definitely be big on me, but I make anything look good, so I'll make it do what it do and see if I can put a little fit pick together with that. If not, you know, I'll just put it in with the collection. A nice little scoop to end it off, though, and I ain't mad at it by any means. So boom, follow me if you don't already, at Retro Original Co. on Instagram. I'll put the link for that in the description, making your lives a whole lot easier. As always, be sure to subscribe because that shit's mandatory, never an option. While you're over there, slap that like button or you'll never get another good thrift come up in your life. Now, if you liked anything you saw in this video, or you just like cool clothes in general, be sure to check out my website, retrooriginal.com, and get you and your entire extended family fresh for less. That's everything I got in the mail today. For Retro Original, I'm Lucas Hill, and you're not.